city of Dhaka, Bangladesh. Its name is derived from its neighborhood Lalbagh, which means red garden. The term Lalbagh refers to reddish and pinkish architecture from the Mughal period. The original fort was called Fort Aurangabad. Its construction was started by Prince Muhammad Azam Shah, who was the son of Emperor Aurangzeb and a future Mughal emperor himself. After the prince was recalled by his father, the fort's construction was overseen by Shaista Khan. The death of Shaista Khan's daughter, Pari Bibi, fairy lady, resulted in a halt to the construction process, apparently due to Shaista Khan's superstition that the fort brought bad omen. Pari Bibi was buried inside the fort. Lalbagh Fort was built as the official residence of the governor of the Mughal provinces of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. The complex includes the Mughal governor's house, the tomb of Pari Bibi, and a mosque. It is covered by lawns, fountains, and water channels. Its two south gates were previously grand arches. The original grand complex covered the governor's house and the two archways. The tomb of Pari Bibi was later added. Lalbagh Fort was modeled as a miniature version of great Mughal forts like the Red Fort and Fatehpur Sikri. During the reign of Emperor Aurangzeb, Mughal Bengal became the economic engine of the empire. Emperor Aurangzeb called Bengal the paradise of nations. Dhaka grew into an imperial city with one of the richest elites in the Mughal Empire, including members of the imperial family. Mughal artillery guarded the fort. Once located beside the Buriganga River, the river has retreated from the vicinity of the fort. The fort was depicted in European paintings during the 18th and 19th centuries. Today, Lalbagh Fort is one of the most visited sites in Dhaka. Several pieces of artillery are kept inside the fort. The Ambassador's Fund for Cultural Preservation is funding a restoration project for parts of the fort. Lalbagh Fort is one of the most recognized symbols of Mughal rule in Bengal. The Mughal Prince Muhammad Azam Shah, the third son of Aurangzeb, started the work of the fort in 1678 during his viceroyalty in Bengal. He stayed in Bengal for 15 months. The fort remained incomplete when he was called away by his father Aurangzeb. Shaista Khan was the new Subadar of Dhaka at that time, and he did not complete the fort. In 1684, the daughter of Shaista Khan named Iran Dukt Pari Bibi died there. After her death, he started to think of the fort as unlucky and left the structure incomplete. Among the three major parts of Lalbagh Fort, one is the tomb of Bibi Pari. After Shaista Khan left Dhaka, it lost its popularity. The main cause was that the capital was moved from Dhaka to Murshidabad. After the end of the royal Mughal period, the fort was abandoned. In 1844, the area acquired its name as Lalbagh, replacing Aurangabad, and the fort became Lalbagh Fort. For long, the fort was considered to be a combination of three buildings: the mosque, the tomb of Bibi Pari, and the Diwan-i-Am, with two gateways and a portion of the partly damaged fortification wall. Recent excavations carried out by the Department of Archaeology of Bangladesh have revealed the existence of other structures. The southern fortification wall has a huge bastion in the southwestern corner. On the north of the south fortification wall were the utility buildings, stable, and administration block, and its western part accommodated a beautiful roof garden with arrangements for fountains and a water reservoir. The residential part was located on the east of the fortification wall, mainly to the southwest of the mosque. The fortification wall on the south had 5 bastions at regular intervals 2 stories in height, and the western wall had 2 bastions. The biggest one was near the main southern gate. The bastions had a tunnel. The central area of the fort is occupied by 3 buildings: the Diwan-i-Am and the Hammam on its east, the mosque on the west, and the tomb of Pari Bibi in between the two. In one line, but not at an equal distance. A water channel with fountains at regular intervals connects the 3 buildings from east to west and north to south.